Hello YouTube, today we're going to be looking at my Noelle build. It's more of a utility build, but before I start that, this is pre-recorded video footage and I am voicing over this with my audio because I had some desyncing problems, so I do apologize for that. So let's just get right into it. First we are going to be looking at my Noelle's weapon. As soon as I switch over to it, there we go. Favonius Greatsword. This just makes sure I have enough energy for the team. And then when you do the spin to win version of it, she hits more often so she can proc it more often. Now we're going to look at the 4-piece set, which is a gambler set. So I'm looking at the 4-piece set effect, which is defeating an opponent has a 100% chance to remove the elemental skill cooldown. So I'm going to showcase this really quick that I use the skill, and you know, the amount of downtime that it doesn't have is kind of annoying. Yes, you can do normal attacks and that should help decrease that, but when you're doing some tight rotations, it doesn't work out that well. So essentially why this is so important is Noelle only heals when she has her shield up. So after you defeat an opponent, it will help make the rotations a lot quicker. So here I'm just going to kind of showcase how this team sort of works. So I'm just getting everything all set up first. And now I'll get right into my Noelle, and then I just put the shield on and I do a spin to win. Now watch my skill cooldown. See, it just reset right now. So now the second wave's coming and then I can reset again. So I just get everyone, all their abilities going again. And rinse and repeat. You kind of have a nice little thing going on right here. Unfortunately, these enemies move all over the place and there's a lot of problems. You have to do your last hit on Noelle for the rotation to actually work. So it's not like 100% of the time you're always going to be proccing this. Sometimes you do miss a proc if you accidentally kill the enemy with one of your off-field supports. But for the most part, when you're versing a lot of enemies all at once, you're going to get these shield procs going on. So I'm probably going to cut over to some Abyss footage now because it's a better showcase of it. And I'm also going to show a little bit of the same team, except Noelle's going to be on a different artifact set, just so that you can see that it's not that much of a downgrade going for this gambler set build rather than for a DPS build or something like that. So I will switch over to the Abyss runs now so that you can see how this team goes. Alright, right into the first chamber. So for this, you want to make sure that you kill them both at the same time because it really helps. And I'm just gonna go through it really quick, get my setup, then go right here. Now here is kind of hard to see it, so I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit so you can see that I actually do get the skill cooldown reset. A lot's just going on the screen right now, so if you saw it right there, I did get the little reset going on right here. Then the next wave shows up, and then that way I can be more flexible with this wave, just get the whole setup going on again. Make sure everyone's skills and everything is going off. And then I can go straight into the spinning and winning heal style. So what a lot of people don't know is that you have to do like normal attacks on Noelle for the cooldown to get down like this. And then here I get another skill cooldown, and that just allows me to have a little bit more flexible of a rotation. I'm going to stop the commentary here, but let the chamber play out so you can see how it ends.
Adorn my night. Time to clean up. Midnight Fantastic.
Starting off with the second chamber, what's interesting here is I put the shield up first before I do my Kazuha because they do this fire spinning thing, which is kind of annoying sometimes. It gets you knocked up and move all over the place. So I just do the shield first, and then since the shield cooldown resets anyways, it works in my favor. So I just do that so that way I can do here. And the good thing about having a Noelle gambler set on this part is that they summon these pets. So most likely you're able to kill one of the pets with your large cone AoE. So here I just do another spin to win and I get the skill reset again, and I'm hitting everything all around me, so it's working out pretty well, and the amount of damage, amplification just from all the healing and everything else works out really nicely. And I think here, I just wanted to heal everyone up and then get another reset going on, but it doesn't matter that I didn't get the kill on her. Now here it's annoying because the lectors are really immune to the electric damage, and Fischl is doing a lot for my team. But one good thing about Noelle is that she has a lot of geo application just from her claymore. Be able to spin around and whatnot helps out as well. I still pop my Fischl sometimes, I think, during this because I want to get the energy back to my characters and just make sure I'm able to do my Kazuha bursts and whatnot, because that's very important. So as you can see here, I do the spin to win. And I love this because I don't get knocked up a lot because Noelle has a shield, so it's, you know, another useful thing that you can do. The time still is pretty close because of they leech your energy, and you have to, like, you're not doing that much application. As you can see, I did get another skill cooldown just from Noelle killing one of them again. And there we go, we end off the chamber nicely. And as for the last chamber, I'm not going to play this all the way out, but it's single target. There's a lot of elemental checks with the shield, and Noelle can clear all of them and whatnot, but the problem with this team is you can't get that shield reset, which makes this team really shine off in those AoE chambers. So I am actually not going to play through this whole entire thing, but we are going to skip on over to showcasing the same team but having a different artifact set on the Noelle, so you can see the differences in the gameplay. So we're just going to be going over the first chamber, and my Noelle is using a hunter set with a crit ratio of 70 to 200, which is a lot better than my gambler set 50-90, but if you look at the clear times, they're relatively the same. I did these on the same day, so there's no like abyss buff that's better on one team than the other. The reason why they're relatively the same is that the Farina is giving such a huge buff with the fanfare stacks, but because my Noelle isn't healing as often, she is not capitalizing on that. See right here, I don't even have Farina's ultimate going off, so I had to be more conscious about my timing for you know, the rotation, because now I did it, but now I don't have the healing up because my shield is still on cooldown, so I have to hit a couple times. And now near the tail end of the ability, yeah, I'm getting fanfare stacks now, but I had to waste a lot of my time in doing that. So now even when I do it again, get everyone, all the off-field going off, now I still have to do a lot of normal attacks and able to get my shield cooldown to be off of cooldown again. And it's just more time on Noelle, where I could be just only going to Noelle to do the spin to win and then just switching to all my other characters to do the nice little setup. Relatively speaking, the clear times are about the same because Noelle's personal damage kind of adds up. But if you're running Noelle and you don't have a lot of investment in her, like you don't have her normal attacks leveled up and whatnot, probably Gambler set might actually be better for you. That's about it for this video. See you in the next.